Hello everyone, this is Mia and welcome back to my channel. 今天的视频我会用英语说，但是我会说得很快，因为我很想跟大家分享一个很有用我自己的懒人学习法。我不能每天都坚持，一直学习，但是我一直以来的成绩都是很不错，所以我想把我的方法分享给大家。那我开始说英语哦。I want to tell you all something that took me a very long time to understand. You don't have to continuously study every single day to be a good learner, because I actually do and I'm still going pretty well. Let me explain. I've always really been really bad at sticking to routines. Some days I'm super motivated, I'll practice my piano, I'll study notes, I'll also write new notes, I'll study science videos and I'll catch up on a lot of work. And some days I just feel too lazy, I just can't work or my brain just can't activate that way. A lot of people talk about the theory where if you improve 1% every day, you'll become like 100% better than you did in the beginning and you'll become much better. Yes, I understand that theory. Yes, I think it's really important, but some people just can't work with that. For some people, they work to improve step by step, daily bits, then they work to improve and they reach their goals. For me, I usually do it in big steps or I do it in really tiny steps, so it's very uneven. I'm one of those people who don't always stick to a plan. I get these random bursts of, oh, I want to do this and oh, I want to do that. So then I become super motivated or I lack a lot of motivation in one day. There's just a lot of bursts and they're not even. For example, I once went 3 days without touching my piano. Then one day I got this super burst of motivation and I practiced for nearly 2 hours. So I would have gotten much more improvement from that than getting 10 short practices where some days I didn't even want to do 5 minutes. It's the same with vocabulary. My English is only good because some days I just watch movies and read some books and I get really interested in them. I start searching up the words I don't understand, I write them down, and then now these are the things I remember because I care about them. But if I don't care about them and I'm being forced to read or forced to watch something, then I'm not going to pay half as much attention as I would if I wanted to do it. This happens in school too. For example, in physics, some things I'm not as interested in, like mass and weight, but then we watched the solar system and I was completely intrigued in it. So I'd start learning about it. I started expanding more about it outside of school rather than just in. I started explaining all of the dwarf planets to my little brother because I was interested in it and I learned much more from that than if I did several sessions where I wasn't as motivated. And you know what? That's real learning for me. It's not just ticking boxes or taking tiny steps. For example, I first lack it, then I get interested, and then I put all my effort into it. I call it passion bursts. Basically, you don't improve 1% every day because some days you won't even want to improve by 0.5%. So I sometimes improve by 10% one day, maybe 100% the next, because I start gaining interest in it. If I don't have any interest in it, I'm more likely to just quit it altogether. So that means that I'll improve much more later on and it will help me in the long run. The most important part about this is that after I do something, I rest for quite a long time. I could rest for like 5 months. Then I come back to make up for lost time. And the best part is, you always come back because you found the motivation to keep going. So what actually helps me begin? It's a deadline. Some exams are actually really important to me because it can help me get started since there's a deadline for when I have to do it. Now I'll write down a schedule. I'll learn about what the exams are about. This is a tiny bit of emotion. Sure, I won't always stick to my schedule and I might just like skip a part of it completely. I might just completely rest one day because I'm actually out of motivation. I cannot keep going. But then one day I become this really productive person who can do like 10 subjects in one day and I can learn all about it because I'm interested in it. Let's speak about sciences. For me, chemistry is my weakest subject out of all of mine, 11 subjects. But sometimes I just rest a lot and I do not care about chemistry. But then I keep seeing these videos about chemistry over and over again. I hear something interesting in my chemistry class and then I get a little bit interested in it, bit by bit. This is where the steps come in because now I get interested, I go back to the subject, I start studying it more often, and now I can become better at it. Sometimes with different subjects, I go beyond the syllabus because I care for it, I'm interested in it, and I want to learn more about it than what school actually just teaches me. And within a few days, instead of piecing by piecing it all throughout a week, then I finished the whole subject. I could just finish it in 2 days. I'm not cramming, I'm not panicking, I'm just thinking of what I want to do next. So no, I don't study every day, but I find interest and I use my passion to keep going. So this is how I properly learn. Not every day, not every week, but I learn in bursts. 视频真的很长，希望大家都能看完。祝大家学习进步哦！评论区告诉我你的想法吧，记得点赞、收藏、关注我哦。